Now that you've reached row 38, we have to start the shaping, and we'll start on the neckline first. But before we do that, let's just take a read of the pattern, because in the pattern it starts to get a little bit complicated, and you'll see shape front slope here. What it says, ignoring the colour changes, it advises us to knit to the last 3 stitches, knit 2 together, knit 1, so that is to take 1 stitch down. Then you're going to knit these 2 rows straight and a 3rd row straight. Then you cast off in the same way on the 4th row. You do another straight purl row. We then start to shape the armholes. So as we go through this, I will talk you through. But essentially what we're doing, once we've decreased the 3 stitches at the armhole, because we're working on the 3rd size of this garment, we then have to decrease 1 stitch at the armhole edge on the next and following 3 alternate rows. At the same time, we are decreasing 1 stitch on every 4th row at the neckline. And we do this until we get down to 13 stitches. What's interesting here is that on the shape in the front it says knit 2 together, knit 1, which is quite a neat ending, but here it says to decrease at the very start of the row at the armhole edge. And for consistency, I'm going to show you how to decrease the same way that we did on the back, where we will have 2 stitches at the end after a decrease. But I'll talk you through that as we go through. So let's get started, and first of all we're going to shape the fronts, and we're going to work to the end of the left front to the last 4 stitches. So here we go. We just have 26 stitches to knit. To the end. Before we do our decrease. So let's get there. How many more? Just 2 more. Okay, so knit 2 together and knit 2. So that's the left front. You can't really see it, but it will take, when we've done more rows, then you'll see the difference. Now, on the right front, slightly different. We won't knit 2 together. On this side, we knit 2, and we can either go slip 1, knit 1, pass slip stitch over. That's one method, that's quite neat. Or if I take that back, what you can do is turn it round, turn that stitch back, go like that, and you can knit 2 together, but you've twisted the stitch around. So either way, it looks exactly the same. I'm going to stick with that, and that's what I'm going to do each row, or each time I decrease on the front. So we'll continue to the end, and the pattern then says that we have to do 3 straight rows. So I'll pick up when I've done the next 3 straight rows and take you again on through the next decrease at the neckline.